What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Ark. And here we are today, again, solo. At least for now. I'm not sure if Duncan's going to pop on in here or not at any point during the video, but he might. We are here to work on a raft, as we're going to go tame some new creatures that we might not be able to tame around here. I'm trying to get some metal over there. Went alright. But we've added some new guys to the group. I'm pretty sure I was with you guys for the trike. I know that the raptors were not. We got two new raptors, Peanut and Cashew, named after, obviously, different things there, different nuts. Just kind of going with it. Some temp guys, just to kind of defend, honestly, the base. If we get attacked, they'll help. We got Larry here, who you guys were here for, definitely. I claimed some dodos. I think I told you guys about some pretty high-level dodos. I'm thinking about possibly breeding them or something. You know, nothing too crazy stat-wise, I don't believe. No 40 pluses, right? Yeah, no. Nothing 40 plus in either of them. The real good tame, though, is this guy right here, who I named as one of our specimens. So the FSS is specimen, meaning we're thinking about breeding it. And I have been leveling it up because I'm using it. But I took a picture of its base stats, as well as this keeps track of them. But it's got 240 plus stats. It's got 41 health and 43 HP. It was tamed at 135. The effectiveness wasn't even super great, so it could have been even better, which is insane to me. But those are two solid stats. I mean, anything plus 40, I feel like is probably worth bringing it over to another dino, like the tame. So, like, even this trike, realistically, the more I thought about it, probably not worth really using this trike. Even though it was a 140 base, its stats are so spread out, they're not in one area, that it doesn't really matter. I mean, it had a lot of crap stats on, like, you know, speed and whatnot, which, you know, don't really make the biggest difference when it comes to, like, breeding and stuff. Actually, I don't even think you can pass them down at all, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, we're going to be building a raft that has two purposes. It's going to be a trap raft. Actually, I've never built one. I've built a couple different traps, but never a trap that was part of a raft. So it's going to be to catch some smaller dinos. We won't be able to help with birds, which one of the things I want is I do want to get an Argentavis. So I want to do that, but I kind of want to wait for Duncan before we do that. But I might go up to that mountain anyway, scout it out. We'll bring our little FS1 here, our poor little guy. Bring him. Doesn't even have a real name. Or her, I should say. Bring her along on it. We'll have a little bit of storage for mainly smelting metal on the way back, because I think we'll use it, and you know, when we get like an ankylosaur or something, we'll go out and gather metal and come back on it. Because I mean, flying back and forth with the two PTs to get metal over there wasn't terrible. I got a little bit just to keep us going, but nothing great. But I guess really the big thing is to get a raft going and to customize it. This mod adds a platform to rafts, which I think just allow you to kind of just expand it. It costs a lot of metal, so we're not going to be playing with it because, first of all, I don't even know what it does. But we're going to be building a normal raft. There's no S plus raft or anything as far as I know. Let me double check that they don't have a special raft. And I don't know if this ever made it into a previous video, but the little lag that's on the screen is just part of having this mod on the game. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, no raft there. In the Ingram, you know, screen that kind of lags up. Not a big deal. I found these cool boots, which are nice. I'll take it. They're pretty beefy. They're a pretty big upgrade from what I had. As well as we got oh, the new house. It's not done yet by any means. It's just the base level. Haven't decided how tall I want to go, what I want to make the upstairs and the roof like. But just have like a little deck in the bottom floor. This is gonna end up coming down. I think I'm gonna build like a barn-like structure, kind of big, or even just a base platform with maybe like a little like half roof on it, held up by like pillars or something. I don't know how I'm gonna design it, but that's gonna be like where I'm gonna actually do my breeding. I'm gonna have the dinos that I'm breeding up on it, I think, to kind of keep them up out of the way. And I'll have like the rest of the area for anything else. I'd like to get like a little farm going up over there, or maybe even out into the water. Or, I'm not really sure. I'd like to get a little farm going along the walls or something. Eventually is the plan. Not rushing it right now, but that is a goal. So, like I said, I want to get a boat going. I'll kind of show you guys how I'm gonna do that. I just went and gathered a ton of stone on RoboPara here. A ton of stone. I already had, I think, a bunch of wood elsewhere, and learned a couple of things. Like, first of all, I think I may have showed you this, but we can craft things in here. I never explained it if so. We can go to like structures, and you can craft things in here. You know, we can craft I don't know. Yeah, stone structures, and you can craft them. You can craft them and whatnot. Like, I can simply even do something as cool as this. I don't actually have to bring the materials to it. I can click on what I want, type in how many, and then pull resources from around me, and it'll pull the resources needed, the exact resources, to make one of those, because I crafted one, which is awesome. Really, really cool feature, and you can do it in your inventory too, so I can even do like this with the raft, for example, which is what I'm about to show you guys. If I type in raft, as long as I have the resources, I can click this, hit this pull, one. I don't have enough space or weight. That makes a lot of sense. I still have a ton of stone. Just gonna deposit that in there. Fine having extra stuff in this. I don't know if that will need flint really for anything, but realistically probably should pull the flint out. It'll use hide. Flint's okay to throw in here though. That'll get used. But yeah, I can do raft. Click on it, pull, and boom, we crafted a raft. This raft is not going to be enough for what we need, obviously, and the waters I'm near is scary because I do know there's the big whales out there. But we can craft this up. We'll go pop this in the water, and there's a way to actually build on it, like with platforms, and you can lower the platforms. A little trick I'll show you guys to get them lowered into the raft to actually protect the bottom of it with stone. I'm going to lower stone into the raft and protect it. Boom. Just like that, and you can pop in it and drive it, and you can tap K and zoom out, and you can get a cool view of it. You can't turn while you're in K, sadly, but it's pretty sweet. We're going to build something neat out of this, and we'll park it just out here or whatever, and I want to build a trap in it and all that fun stuff. So let me start gathering supplies to start getting it built. I'll probably do most of the building off camera, but I want to show you guys the base idea on what I want to do here. So we're out on a raft. I disabled the sail because it gets in the way. You cannot do this with S+ stuff either. The idea here is to take out, just do normal thatch for now, just kind of get this placed. Why is it like putting it in the air? Can I do it with thatch? Should be able to. So let me put it straight. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do this. Maybe you're supposed to do it with the pillar first. I've only done this once, and it was a while back. It might let me place that. Can I place a... I can place that off of that. So what the idea should be to pick this back up. And if you use good enough, you shouldn't have to like replace things. But you can see I can place it on all we're like every direction I go, like we're even in the middle of the raft. I mean, you can't place it on the side there, the corners there, but I'll be able to if I built on one of these. So the idea now is to put the pillar, I believe, in the middle here. And then when we go to place this, it should be a little lower. I don't think that placed lower. It's supposed to be a little lower. I don't think it's working. 1 minute. I may not lose these pieces. I swear this is how you do it. I might be missing a step. If the sun wasn't so bright, it'd be a lot easier to see. Alright, right there. Place down. So now what we're going to do is pick this back up. And if we're quick enough, we shouldn't lose any more pieces. And you have to just put a pillar on. And the idea is to get it down to a flush level with the ground. So what we'll do is put a pillar here. And I have no idea why the mechanics of this work. But you can like see I can get 2 points. Go down again. And we can pick this up. And should pick this up. And see, we're not even wasting materials. But you do it with thatch anyways, just because you don't want to accidentally mess up. And you're just looking for the low point. Sometimes it takes a second to get. I don't think we got it there, but I'm going to pick these up anyways. You just keep working fast enough. You will not have to replace anything. We can just go lower over here. Not a big deal. Keep picking it up. And, I think I want one more. Let me see what this looks like. I also don't know if it works with these. It does. And that works. It looks higher than I did last time I did it, but honestly that kind of looks nicer. So what we can do now is destroy the thatch. Oh, that's stone foundation. Don't do that. Destroy the thatch one. And then you take your other stonedations. That's what we're calling them. The stonedations. The stone foundations. You take them, just get them back in the right number, and you can fill in your raft. Alright, so here she is. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. It's not as big as I wanted it either. I honestly tried to make it bigger and realized that I couldn't get things to come out as far as I want just because you're very limited to how far away from the main raft you can go. But it's going to work for what type of stuff we're gonna kind of want. I'm hoping that these sticking out allow some dinos to fit in here. I mean, we're not gonna, like I said, get anything too crazy in this, I'm sure anyways. Anything large technically can get out of these and like kind of walk over the one high. However, with that slight little bit of wood above it, I don't know if they'll be able to. Sadly, that only has 1,000 1,000 HP, so it could get destroyed pretty quick, and then something could maybe escape. But we're gonna take it out and see what we can go find. I don't really even know what I'm looking for, but we're gonna head up past the swamp on the right side of the map towards the mountain, where maybe we can even scout out some RGs or something. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see what we find. We hit K, we can keep holding W and just kind of zoom out and really kind of see it in action. Very basic, kind of cool though. I did put doors in those so I can close it in case something's in it and I want to bring it closer to home, if it's not like attacking the walls. We do have to watch out for the... Oh, that. That's what we have to watch out for. That thing is terrifying. It always hangs out in this area. Please no. Go away. How's it not too shallow here? Dude. Yeah, that's what I thought. Whew. So, he shouldn't have been able to really hit the raft much. I think the raft had 100% there. He definitely hit some of the foundation, I think. Or maybe... He hit our ramp. He actually didn't do very much. I don't know what level he was. He hit our door. Nothing really needing to repair. Honestly, the biggest thing I'm worried about out of this adventure is bad if we're out deep sea, which I'm not planning to really go out deep. We're gonna honestly, that's like the only area I know that this thing could be able to reach us before we're gonna travel. But Sarcos, the big crocodiles, my God, they're gonna be annoying if they kind of walk up and start beating up the back of the raft and I can't get them off. I think we're good. Trying to think where I want to park this at. I'm gonna park it up here somewhere close, and then we have the jungle. We can kind of, we did have to lure things back from the mountain, since I mean I could set up a cage on shore, obviously. Ooh, these jellyfish are like the worst thing in the game. Don't think they can hit us in the boat, but they are absolutely terrifying and will ruin anything if they stun lock you, especially if there's multiple. Like this cage wouldn't work for like pairs and stuff because there's no way to get them in the cage, or anything small like a dilo wouldn't work either. But just simply kind of drive it up here. I want to drive it too far because it makes it easier to kind of free it up after. But we park up here. Not too deep. Should be fine. Should be pretty light, right? Yeah, we ain't too heavy. Let's drop this on down in. What do I have in this one? Nothing. Nothing. So this one I'm just using, and right now it's like tools that we might need. So I'm gonna put like loot and stuff. We'll start putting into this one. I think the guy has to meet up here, like bad meat, but alright. Now we're out here looking. If we can pull something from the jungle, a high level raptor maybe. I am on the raptor hunt. I really, really want to get some breeding raptors. I think it'd be fun to breed raptors early on. I don't have any like kibble to get their level even higher, so I don't know how much work I want to put into them until I get kibble. Because obviously that's when you're gonna really get some high levels. But we can go peek up here, see what kind of levels we're looking at up here. I guess that's the biggest thing. Maybe bring back a tiny bit of crystal. $15. I was really hoping for more. Alright. We gotta watch our water. You do get hot up here. Let's see what that was. There are saber-tooth up here. Theory there. Oh, no, it's not a theory. I thought it was a theory standing on a rock. It happens like at the angle of a theory. Male trick. We need a female, I think. Doesn't have any tremendous stats either. Only level 25. I'm looking to tame. Well, kind of whatever. We have no way to transport something like that back. I like to build cage up on the side of this mountain for my my RGs, but I didn't bring the supplies. I mean, we could definitely farm them up here. It wouldn't be terribly hard to farm them. I'd probably have to make a couple water runs, but I may end up building an RG cage. Maybe we'll go back with an RG. Oh, scorpion. Luring something back from this far up would be a pain. I was gonna go for it too. Oh. Yeah, well. Thought he was coming at me for a minute. Well, he's picking a fight with a trike, most likely a goner. If we had a high level Argy with some HP, we could pick up passive things too. I didn't even see anything out there. There were certain things I was looking. Ooh, there's a theory. Certain things I was looking for. I don't know if a theory would fit in it. It's a low level. Be the one to test it on. Here's the raptors I'm looking for though. How'd they scatter? 20. Don't fight the theory. 10. I want something good here. The 10 theory is just a lot of time to get a level 10. I wouldn't mind testing on the level 10, but once I get in the box, I have to go through with it. Plus, I mean, he's going to do some damage to the raft. I mean, he'll do a slight damage to the wood. Just think about a run in there. I could probably make something run in it, but it's about to like run in my boat. Dude, this Dillo's like, no, he's pushing the water. I want to go back with something. I don't even think like a pair or something, but I'm not going to that like a super high level one. Just gotta be worth it. Whatever it is. I'd love to pull a group of raptors that have a couple like higher levels in them. What I might try to do here is scout out a little bit and then kind of come back to you guys if I find anything. That might be easier than me going through and trying to edit this down a little bit. So let me go peek around. Alright, so there's some raptors out here. Some high level ones actually. There was a third and I don't know where he went. I don't think they're packed. But if I can get it to lure me here, let it hit me, and just kind of keep moving. If I get them both coming, that'd be sweet. I'm pretty sure that they'll fit in this, no problem. Oh, they are packed. Or they just packed. There was a third, like I said. But they were high levels. We'll look at them here in a second. I'd like to corral the third, too. These ones aren't going anywhere. But I think two of them were actually 145s. This guy's 145. Is that a male? I think they can jump up here or something. They have that weird jump, and I think they might be able to hit me. I know they don't have crazy good stats or anything. I'm not hitting this piece. It's hard to hit him underneath it, though. We'll try to keep them down evenly. I think we'll try to tame them both, so I don't want them hitting each other. I'm 3145, male and female, so it works. There was, like I said, another one. I don't know if it was a male or female. I think there was 3, or that or was another lower one. But it was another 145, I believe. I really think they're going to hit each other here if I get them down. They don't have crazy teleport, so they should probably drop soon. I want to stop attacking. Okay, he's down. He's running. Wow, it's going to be perfect. Wow. Ain't going to be crazy because we don't have the best food for them. But hey, as long as we don't get anything else stuck in this cage. I don't know if they actually hurt the walls. I'll worry about it after. We got to get this man some food. So I don't want to go for the next one yet. Ah, it's a tech fair. God damn it. He does decent damage. Definitely better than my spears. Theory way out on the beach. So I mean, that theory would be perfect for this. It's a metal strap. Nothing crazy though. My circuit boards are good. I have to get that in oil. I mean, it all works out. Metal scraps turns into other stuff, so it'll be fine. Should probably get them more meat as well. I guess this is my, like I said, my loot thing. Put any loot we grab on adventures. 16, still really bad efficiency, as you can see. So they're not gonna be the best. They are gonna be better than the raptors I have. They're not gonna probably be good breeding raptors, however, because they're not getting a crazy boost anyways. This one has got decent melee. You got... Dude, does this one have you beat? Does the lower level one just straight up win? Now it's got speed, but speed doesn't matter when it comes to breeding. You can't breed speed. Hunger doesn't matter. The ones I care about, realistically, are weight, which this one is better, but it's not good. Weight, health, and stam. And movement speed's great and all, but not... Again, you can't breed movement speed if I'm not mistaken. Almost positive you cannot pass down movement speed. Oh, God. Please fuck off, Theory. Why are you out here now? It's at level 10. I think we'll be okay. I definitely gotta start getting some prime meat for this stuff. And get, not necessarily power on this, but one of the preserving bins. I might actually move the boat. This dude's sketching me out, man. I don't know if I can with the bodies on it. I don't know how that happens. I'm really nervous about that now, too. Oh. Oh, he's mad, so. Don't let him board. He was mad. I can still access them, right? They're not, like, glitched. Sweet. So you can't normally drag bodies. This is awesome. I can literally head back right now. Oh my god, dude. That's amazing. Looking good. Didn't really get any metal like I was kind of hoping. Probably should like offload that before. Yeah, we'll offload all that. Circuit boards and stuff. Awesome. I'll have to compare the stats and maybe do a little bit of breeding. I'm going to tear down that building and, like I said, build like a breeding barn or platform or something. I don't know what yet. Oops. I'm thinking about doing some stores on the outside rather than inside. Oh, I got a blueprint for a Dino Gate door too. Interesting. Oil and such. Materials and whatnot can go in there. Blueprints I've been putting inside. I have been actually saving blueprints in this guy. Actually, normally, realistically, better blueprints than this. And can I convert this blueprint? I can. So I can make it a wooden door. So it's worth keeping. I guess for if I respec, I don't have to pick that up again. And I've been putting it in a blueprint folder just to kind of keep it out of the way. This guy should be done, right? I don't know what to name her. I'll have to think of a name. Definitely don't think they're breeding specimens. I don't know what raptors can have for stats, though. So I don't know how good those are. Oh, I forgot it gets the bonus levels, too. So maybe they actually won't be bad. We'll see what this other guy gets. A lot of oxygen there, which isn't good. I might have to do something with these guys stat-wise, then. I'm not going to name them from now. 172. Let's get this one done. I forgot that we had those bonus stats, too. I don't know why I blanked it out. But still... Maybe they're pretty normal, then. This one technically was better before, but this one's going to get more levels, so it could come out to be better. But if I can combine the stats and come up with something decent, breed out stats maybe we don't want. I think movement speed you can breed out, because I don't think they get movement speed when they're bred, and I'll have to test that too. He's about to finish. We can pull the extra narcotics off you, and honestly, you ain't going to touch the rest of those either. Put them back in here. We only used 88. Only used 12 things there. Come on out, man. John neutral. These torches and stuff are like my favorite thing. Yeah, automatic. think I'll throw the saddle on this one rather than the other one. I don't really think I need another raptor saddle. I actually did make one, I think. I have an extra one lying around. Like, I don't need a raptor saddle for the ones I'm not going to ride. And I'll probably ride this man. Check out his stats here in a second. Alright, what you got? What you got? Nothing 40, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's not great. Nothing I, like, am super happy with. Alright, so first 2 raptors, just doing a test. Took about 5 minutes to hatch. Really quick incubation, or quick laying them. Just by fire, working fine. Let's see what we get. Not really expecting a whole ton. I don't know how long they're going to take to grow up, so who knows. 110. It's higher than that one. Okay. We may have gotten some mutations on them. No. Do I have to imprint? Oh, imprint is to name them. I didn't realize that's how you claimed them. I think they should have wandering. So they're growing up already, right? All right, they need food, right? That's the first thing they need. Or they like die. They can eat on their own if I put it in their inventory, I think, right? I know they can't hold all that much, right? 16. I know they're only going to be able to hold everything. So they should be eating. Shouldn't have to force feed, I don't think. I think they'll, yeah, they're eating. Cool. So let's, behavior. Oh, I thought they had disable wandering off the bat. So right off the bat, put you guys on, I guess, passive till you're grown up. Will they follow? Oh, they're so adorable. So this one had to have been mutated. Like right off the bat. This one had to pull the stats off the... Actually, I don't know. Yeah, it pulled the 33 off the health there. Pulled the 31 off the mother. It pulled the 25 off the father. It pulled the weight off the father. Pulled the food off the father. Pulled the oxygen off the mother, and wow, that's the perfect. That's the most we could have gotten. No mutations. That's the highest we could have gotten. You are the noob who pulled like bad in comparison, but still not a bad level. It's actually pretty quick. They just hit their juvie stage. Oh, and you can see that they want an imprint, which I can do. It won't raise their actual stats, and because I'm not actually breeding, I don't care. I'll do it. It'll give me a little bit of imprint, so I'm okay with that. If they're super easy, if they're both cuddling, it'll increase their stats when they're done growing, and I'll actually get extra damage I believe when I'm riding it. I don't think people suggest doing it when you're breeding things, but again, these aren't like, I'm not actually making a breeding like bloodline out of these guys at all. I'll be getting guys later, and maybe pulling a stat or 2 off these guys if I need to. But again, this spyglass lets you see their base stats, so it's super awesome to go back and like see what their base is. It's just really nice, kind of see what they had when they began. Well, just wanted to show you that they did hit Juvie, and now I don't actually have to keep food on them. So like all this food they have, I'll leave it on them anyways, because I think they'll leave a decent bit. But they can eat from here now, so that's awesome. So potentially could even lay some more eggs. I mean, it doesn't really make much more sense if I am going to try to breed something decent. Why not, use this and try to remove this? Again, I don't have to go that hard into it. These aren't going to break, these aren't going to get up there super high level anyways, so, I'm only going to go so high of level. But, yeah, no, it's sweet. I really like the idea. But if I could get the same thing, a 110 female, then I could breed this same thing over and over and just have all 110s in the pack and realistically just kind of kill everything else off, which would be probably the ideal situation. Just run with a pack of 110s, but I don't know if there's a way to like set one as an alpha, or if they just choose alpha off the most powerful. So I don't know if one's 110 what happens. I don't think there is a way to like set one as alpha, which would be cool because if one's my main one to ride and it sets another one as an alpha, it kind of stinks. But the alpha is what makes you be able to do that call. It actually adds a little glow to them. And then when I hit my C button, you see all the other ones answer the call that for the pack, and then they get actually a damage boost for 40 seconds. Don't know how much the damage boost is, but they get some boost. But these guys are good to take care of themselves now. Again, they are on passive, so I think we're just going to leave them. I'm going to be getting off for the night now. I was going to wait up for them, but there's no point now. They're going to be okay. They're going to survive. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took a little bit to get this episode out to you guys. I've have quite a bit of art content still pre-recorded and many adventures in between here and where I currently am in the game. It's actually kind of insane. It was actually really funny watching me with all my noob questions and stuff throughout this video, as I obviously have learned a lot about the game since this has actually happened. I do want to state that those baby raptors did not make it through the night. They have starved to death. So they will not be here in the next episode. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. So please take a second, smack the like button, do it for the baby raptors. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!